One thing that you mentioned there that's so relevant is so many people that I've spoke to do think that in order to be a technical SEO, you need to be a developer. You need to understand how to develop, but surely you just need to understand the principles and what you're looking at to get the developers to fix it. So,
exactly.
So from a scale of 0 to 100, when it comes to development, how much actual coding knowledge does a technical SEO need to have?
Okay, so I look at it differently because for your question, I would answer 0. But hear me out. So when people say that they need development background in order to be successful in technical SEO, what they mean is that, oh, I should be able to fix it. Well, if you want to, yes, but I believe that everybody should do their job. If you're a car mechanic, it's your job to fix a car. If I'm just a driver, is it my job to fix a car? Well, it would be nice if I can change oil, but like, do I actually need to do that? Not really. I'd rather go to a mechanic who has this specialty to do these things, right? Because I'll trust them much more than I'll trust myself because I have so many more things and I'll be generous anyway. So first of all, I believe that everybody should do their job. The second thing that people think when they say that they need that they need development background is that they feel insecure while talking to developers, and they say, "Oh, something between the lines. Well, development background makes me dangerous enough, right?" So they feel without this knowledge, they feel insecure talking to developers, like speaking the same language. But you can speak the same language without being a developer too. And the last thing that they think about is like code equals development, which is not true. And when I think about that, there are almost 9,000 coding languages, right? And JavaScript being the most important one. And JavaScript has its own framework, like lots of different frameworks. And think about that. Every single language and framework, they are also being updated. I once talked to a developer and she was just specializing in particular frameworks, which makes sense. And she's like, I need to be on top all the time because they're being updated. So you, as a technical SEO, you also need to be aware of the things that are going on in the SEO industry. And there are 5 or 10 Google updates have happened since we started this podcast, right? So you need to be aware of all of the things that are going on in the SEO industry. So you put yourself in a very unfortunate position when you need to be to know development and to be to know technical SEO. That's a lot. So instead of being a developer, what I believe in that you need to have deep understanding of technical SEO, which means, well, yes, you need to know what a canonical is, and you need to know what it looks like in the code. You don't need to code it. You don't need to code from scratch a page, but you need to know web standards. You need to know, oh, okay, this is an internal link which is added with web standard. Oh, and this is an internal link which is added as a JavaScript event. You need to know the difference between them. Do you need to code this? No. Do you need to know the difference? Absolutely, yes. And you need to know the HTML structure of a page. And you need to know what doesn't go in the head section. You need to know how browsers process pages and what the difference is between how browsers render pages and how search engines do that, right? So what I realized is that all this is so much better than trying to learn coding, and it works so much better. And I had clients who would say, oh my God, Kristina is amazing because she understands coding, she can talk to developers, and she can tell them exactly what they need to do. Yes, I can do that without being a developer. So that's exactly what I want people to understand, and that's exactly what I teach, because you are setting the bar too high and unrealistic for yourself if you want to be it all.